Now we're celebrating Pet Day here on BT. What do you got there, Tash? More dog training?
More dog training, Simi, because a happy pet is a happy owner, right?
You bet.
A happy owner is a happy pet. So Sarah, we have two dogs here, and you're going to talk about body language, because body language is a big part in dog training.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like dogs have to learn some human manners, humans need to learn some dog manners.
Okay.
And that will help everybody coexist peacefully. So I've got Amaretto here, and Amaretto's a 6-month-old pit bull terrier, and what I'm hoping to do is show you that she's going to bite this toy and show you how to stop her from biting something.
Okay.
You can use stopping maneuvers for these things, so let's see if she'll get that. Here, Amaretto, get that. Yeah, you want to get that? Yeah, get that. Now, say it's something I didn't want her to have, like my 2-year-old child, I could get in front of her and block her and tell her off or leave it, or whatever word I sort of choose, and see her look away like that? That's her giving up on getting that item. If she were to go back to it again, I could just block her again. So that's me blocking a dog and stopping a dog from doing something.
What do owners usually do?
Yeah.
I mean,
they might yell at the dog, like, Amaretto, no, stop it.
Yeah.
And to the dog, they're not very verbal. They're very good at body language and talking to people with bodies. So use what the dog understands, right?
Okay.
Right? Do you want to try that with Toonie?
Let's try with Toonie. Now, Toonie is actually very well behaved. Toonie is Sarah's dog, so we'll see how it works. So
why don't I hold out a tree and try and tempt Toonie to come to me, and you can try and block her from getting to it.
Okay, so then I go, Toonie, no.
Excellent. Really good. And see her stop and look at you?
Should I give her a treat?
Sure, yeah.
There you go, Toonie.
So that's her saying, oh, I can't have that treat.
She doesn't want my treat.
Oh, she doesn't want that one?
I don't know. Oh,
that's okay.
She wants Mom's.
She can also just work for praise, too.
Okay. Good job, Toonie. Good job.
And so that's her giving up on something that you told her she couldn't have. She's just stopping and looking up at you.
Okay, what else should we work on?
Well, the reverse of that, blocking a dog, is getting the dog to come towards you, right?
Okay.
And interacting with you. And so I like to use like a step back maneuver and patting and smiling to get the dog to come towards you.
Okay, come here, Toonie. Come here. Good job. Good job.
Right? And you can try the 2 different ones. Bringing them towards you and then stopping them.
Okay.
And they'll sit.
Come on, Toonie. Okay, stop.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh, good girl. Good
and this is really helpful for when eventually you want your dog off the leash, too.
Okay.
Because then you can talk to them how they would like to be.
Because that's like when they're in the park, a lot of the owners are calling their names, and they don't really react to it at all, whereas I guess physically they kind of get the cue from that.
Exactly. Physically, I would go in there and get my dog if they weren't coming.
Okay. Now we have to kind of highlight Amaretto here because Amaretto was in a litter that is up for adoption.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've got a new litter up for adoption. Most of Amaretto's litter is gone.
Okay.
And they're from a group called Bully Buddies, which we do training for. And Bully Buddies is takes dogs from the SPCA and helps them find new homes or from homes that possibly can't look after their dogs anymore. So.
Okay, and very quickly, I mean, a lot of people are worried because it's a pit bull cross.
Yeah, actually, well, pit bulls are the only dogs that are systematically bred to be friendly with people.
Yeah.
So they're actually really great people-friendly dogs, and especially if you get them into a class early, I mean, that's a very important part of training any dog, even a golden retriever. You have to have those dogs in class at 10 weeks old at the very latest, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much, Sarah. And of course, if anybody wants more information on how you can adopt kind of somebody like Amaretto, then it's all on our website at citytv.com/BT Vancouver. Let's head back now to the station with Cindy.
All right, thanks very much for that, Tash. We have Daniel